there, it's Michelle with Baby Ladle. This week I wanted to talk about self awareness and self reflection and the things that we do in order to, um, focus on ourselves and really, set an intention. So I just started doing yoga again. I used to practice quite a bit. When I used to work in the city, we actually had a lady who would come in a couple times a week. And, that started my, interest in learning about how, you know, your body could respond to, the peace, the meditation. We didn't have so much chanting, but the breathing and just focusing on ourself. And so I did a yoga practice last night and then again today. And the one thing that I found is that even though the poses that I'm doing, they're hard, my body is screaming because I haven't done, some of these things in so long. I spend the majority of my day sitting and, my hips, they're angry. They are just, if you had to put an emoji on it, it would be that one with, all of the little asterisks and stuff, over the mouth. And I see a special, an active release therapist for, my arm to move my arm and just different things. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back to, my roots per se, and just focus on, moving and stretching and, just being. And I really like how I feel. And, the workout tonight was, oh my God, it was hard. I was shaking and I was vibrating and the sweat's dripping off of me. And, my leg was aching and my hamstrings were screaming and my hips were screaming and my arm, I couldn't put it above my head. And it was good because I breathed through it. And, just a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And it was like, oh, and, just focusing on my mind and, listening to where it hurts in my body and focusing on that and how, just a little adjustment here or a little adjustment there would, help release some of the tension, or it would release, some of the anger. And, I cannot get over how I feel now. And so, I'm trying to put it into words and it's really hard. And unless you've practiced, yoga or meditation, purposeful breathing, you might not really understand what I'm talking about. And so, I'm sitting here, I'm on, my little cushion, my hips, they're open and it's not hurting. Because I can't sit on the floor with my legs crossed. There is no way, like absolutely not. And so, I tried sitting on a block earlier and there was no way. Like it was just, unreal. And so, that was one of the things that I wanted to focus on when I was doing my practice tonight was stretching, breathing, pushing a little bit more, going a little deeper into the pose, and just being. And so my ask for you this week is to do a small, yoga practice that can be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever you want. And so you might be surprised at how much you can calm your mind. And, you're just focusing on the in and the out. And the in and the out, and move a little bit here and put your shoulders down there and, push your back up here and just being in that mindset of I can move. It's, I don't know, it's something that, I can't really put into words, but it is fantastic. One of my favorite, types of yoga is vinyasa, and that is what I learned probably, well, because it's the first one I learned. So, I don't have, a lot of other experience, with other kinds. I love yin yoga. Yin yoga is very slow and purposeful, and you hold poses and you breathe through them and you just relax. And that is something that is just absolutely wonderful. So if you've never tried it and you're not sure, what to, try and you're interested, let me know. I can give you, some ideas. You can, if you're a Beachbody member, you can get it on Beachbody On Demand. You can Google it on YouTube has a ton of different ones. And not to mention there are, a bunch of different, yoga studios that you can go to. My cousin actually owns a yoga studio in Sherwood Park, or no, maybe it's either East Edmonton or Sherwood Park. I'm not 100% sure, but it's called Belly Buddha, I think is what it is. I'll find the link and I'll put it in my comments. But just, there's so many different things that you can do out there, and there's so many different kinds of yoga. Don't let the word yoga scare you, because people are like, oh, that's this or that's that, or, whatever. But you know what? Yoga is just focusing on your breath, focusing on yourself, and letting your body move. There it is. So I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, a fantastic week, and we'll see you all again here next week. Namaste.